network marketing and the unsupportive spouse or significant other. How to overcome what may be one of the biggest challenges in your network marketing business. Welcome to the Street Smart Wealth Experience, the show that empowers you to create the business and the lifestyle of your dreams and live a fulfilled, wealthy life in every sense of the word. I'm Jackie Elmer, and I'm thrilled that you're here with me today sharing this very important topic. You'll find the show notes over at streetsmartwealth.com, and I would welcome any feedback that you have to share. If you haven't met me before, I am the creator of the Street Smart Wealth Academy, and I am a premier network marketing coach for women to help empower them and move them forward in their business when they're ready to go from hobby to serious income, or if they're feeling stuck halfway in between. All right, so let's talk about today's very important topic. I'm asked this question so often in my coaching with my clients, and in my almost 27 years as a network marketing professional, I dealt with this a lot with my team and my downline. And that is, I'm really trying hard in my business, but how do I deal with an unsupportive spouse? The easiest way to get your spouse on board is to have an open communication from the very beginning. I'll get to more on that here in a minute. Before this conversation takes place, though, you have to make a decision, and I mean a real decision. Are you fully committed? Are you serious about making a success of your business? This is important because this is often the striking point in getting them on board. What things from the past might be driving this challenge? Perhaps you've signed up for other network marketing businesses or other programs and not made a go of it. So some other questions that you may want to ask yourself first and foremost. Does my spouse or significant other support me in most areas? What other areas does he or she not support me in? And in my gut, what do I feel this lack of support is based around? I want you to really spend some time doing a thought download with all three of those questions, and then come at your thinking curiously and analytically, and really come from a point of honesty and see what you come up with. Now, again, have you tried other things, spent other money, and not been successful? And if so, what was the reason for that lack of success? And again, be honest with yourself. Did you really go all in? Did you give it everything you had? Have there been multiple things that you've experienced with this? And then another great question, does my spouse understand how my business works? Does he or she really truly understand the business model of network marketing? Because that's so important. Maybe it's just a lack of education. Maybe he or she has been exposed to too much hype from the network marketing profession. And I know you know exactly what I'm talking about, because we all know that it's out there. And so we have to overcome that on a fairly regular basis. All right, so if that might be the case, have you tried to sit down and go through your network marketing business with them with an open mind to at least make sure that they understand it? From that, think about what success stories you might be able to share of network marketing in general, not specifically your company. Don't get into a lot of jibber jabber about how great the products are, how different this is going to be, or any of that. You don't want to get bogged down with that at this particular moment. You just want to come at it from a very neutral standpoint. Some well-known names that come to mind are Robert Allen, John Gray, and Brian Tracy. That's just to name a few. And if you don't know those names, Google them. I might be dating myself on this, but they were very prevalent early on in the early 2000s when I took my business online and kept running into them. And they've all three had network marketing success, but they were multi-million-dollar earners in other professions before network marketing. You want to create a space where he or she can see beyond the perceived hype and propaganda that, again, we all know is out there with regard to network marketing. So we have to be careful to separate those. And again, you have to make a decision, and I do mean a real decision. Decide if you are all in, and then schedule a meeting, perhaps even a family meeting if you have children or beyond just your spouse or significant other. Sit down, share your goals, share your reasons why, share your heartfelt desires, and let them know what you would most like from them in terms of being supportive of you and what you would like to do in building this business and creating this income as a family and as a team, certainly when you start making money. Again, no hype, no BS, just real, raw, and committed. And then listen authentically, okay, not from a combative standpoint, but very authentically listen, answer questions, and do not get defensive. Don't hesitate to share your fears as well as your hopes and dreams either. Let them know what has you kind of scared, and that's an area that they could be supportive in. Most often, the breakdown is in communicating effectively. It's kind of a he said, she said, and everyone assumes a lot of different things. So share what you intend to do, write out a business plan, and I mean a business action plan. This plan has to be based around your actions and the activities that you intend and commit to taking on a daily and weekly basis in your business. Because really, that's all you can control. But, and here it is, the big but, there always is one. Be ready to fully commit to that plan. Don't just be a talker. Talk is cheap. We all know that. Be an action taker. Be a doer. So create and share a calendar of your business times and your action plan. Set boundaries to protect your couple and your family time, and then honor those boundaries. And if for some reason you need to be at a meeting or be on a conference call or have a conversation or do something around your business that intersects with one of your boundary times, before you commit to the network marketing piece, approach your spouse or significant other. Have a conversation. Let them know that you realize this is time that you've set aside for them, and you're wondering if just this time you could renegotiate that. Put it in a way that's conversational and fits for you. That's certainly important. Now, about your spouse, significant other, or your family, just don't push them. Okay, this creates immediate resistance when you start pushing. You know that when somebody pushes you, your immediate response is to want to push back. Okay, so don't create that resistance by pushing. And then think about this. Are you being supportive of your spouse and significant other? Make sure that you're practicing what you preach and giving what it is you want to gain. Acknowledge and appreciate when he or she does support you, and reward the behaviors that you most want. Be clear on your 3 C's in the business. That's your clarity around the why, and then the who, what, when, where, and how. Be very strong in your commitment to all of those, and then be very strong in your consistency to see the job through, to show up day in and day out over and over and over again. Be committed to succeed, as this will lower resistance just about every time. I do promise you this. When you can show them the money, things can begin to change very quickly. Not for everyone, because with some, it's just a much deeper issue. But for most, success in the form of monetary compensation has a way of turning the biggest of skeptics into happy believers. Remember this, we can do hard things, you can do hard things. These are business skills that are developed, learned, and perfected. Nothing that you have to be born with. And I would love to be your mentor to get you there. You can learn more at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. If this show's been helpful, I would really appreciate it if you would rate the podcast and review it over on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, wherever you listen. Just go to JackieUlmer.com/iTunes, for example, and click into view iTunes, and you'll see the link to do a review and give it a rating. And feel free to share this link with friends, team partners, your upline, your downline, anyone who might be struggling with the unsupportive spouse or significant other. Until next time, remember this, hesitation never cashed a check. Good luck to you in your business. If you would like even more tips and training, I have a free gift for you over at streetsmartwealth.me. It's my guide, Unleash the Power of Social Selling. If you're ready to stop struggling in your business and develop a sales and social media strategy to attract your ideal clients, team partners, and create the success you dream about, grab the guide right now over at streetsmartwealth.me. You'll find more on my blog at streetsmartwealth.com, as well as my Facebook group, streetsmartwealthschool.com, and follow me on Instagram at Jackie Ulmer. And make sure you learn more about the Street Smart Wealth Academy over at streetsmartwealthacademy.com. I'll see you on the next show.